So there's one question which says, what is the difference between BBA in economics and BSc in economics?
BBA in economics is really coming from a management stream. Okay. It is not from the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. A lot of institutions marry economics into management, of course, because economics cannot be divorced from anything. Even when you're doing research, there is the economics of research. So BBA is economics, which is applied economics to management. But a BSc economics is a pure economics. And now here I'd like to say that the kind of curriculum that we've created, is so, it's so solid. It's got all those nutrients, that at the end of this program, you could be, you could join an MBA program, you could do masters in economics, you can do masters in international relations, you can move into media, you can move into journalism, you can move into finance, you can move into HR, you can go anywhere. You can take part in the CSR initiatives of various companies. You could be an economist with a corporate. So when you talk about BBA from management, it is economics not of the highest level, but when you say it is BSc economics, the economics is at the core and right on top. And that's where the quantitative skills, that's where economics is more of a science, because it is married to, statistics and mathematics, and therefore it becomes a decision-making science.
Right. There are general questions which talk about, if you can just touch upon the cutoffs and the placements and the intake at SSE.
The intake is 130 at the moment. We are likely to increase it. Okay. It's gone to the Academic Council and the Board of Management for approval, and I don't think that should be a problem. The cutoffs vary each year because it depends upon the set paper. That is a Symbiosis entrance test, and that's the general framework. And in that general framework, it varies each year. So a cutoff has generally been above 100, a score of above 100, and that's on the cutoff. About placements, we do have placements this year. It hasn't been very good because of COVID, because wherever certain offers, I have to be frank with you, right? And I need to be brutally honest. Because of COVID, a lot of companies have decided to back off, because if they don't know what is going to be their future, how long the lockdown is, they are not willing to take students this long. So a lot of our students are engaged in Coursera courses. They are taking up more courses so that they get more skilled, so that by the time the open up happens, they'll get prepared to work in what I call the gig economy. The gig economy where you take up some kind of a project, you finish it, then you take up the next project and you get it. And as you get better, you get paid much more and you become like a little consultant, So I think that's the way it's going to evolve. Employment is going to change. It's not going to be the 9-to-5 job that you're talking about. It's going to be so much digitized, computerized, technology is going to be there, online, etc. So with placements, we have, let me say if I have a class of 130, all right, 130 students, I would say about 30 of them look for placements. 100 of them, out of the 130, at least 10, 12 will not clear the course in the first go, because there is a certain quality benchmark. It's easy to get into Symbiosis School of Economics, but the academics is so strong that it's difficult to get out, and I feel very proud to say that. But a large number of our students make it to very good institutions. So whether it is IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Bangalore, IIM Lucknow, IIM Indore, many of my students have even, one of my first batch students has completed his PhD and is an assistant professor with IIM Rohtak, and he's written an article on COVID. We have people who are doing their PhDs. We have people who've gone abroad and been with Columbia University and done international relations. They've gone to LSE, they've gone to Warwick. So when it comes to academics, I have a lot to say. When it comes to placements, my students are not really interested in placements. Nobody stops at a BSc Economics, because I think everybody is aspiring to study a lot more. But we have a placement officer, we have a faculty in charge of placement who takes care of placements. There's counseling that goes on around the year. Students are trained to write their CVs. The students are trained for interviews and group discussions. Students are trained with skill sets, writing, quantitative abilities, data analytics, etc. Professional skill set, so that they are ready for the job market. And my BSc students stand way above the rest. I would say they really do well, and I'm very proud to say that.
Absolutely. While you already touched this upon a little, but there's one question which says, what's the difference between BA in economics and BSc in economics? And what is the kind of profile that I can expect after a graduation in either of them?
Well, a BA in economics is really a BA arts, Bachelor of Arts. And whereas when we say BSc, we say Bachelor of Science, in economics. So when you take this two, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and then you talked about a BBA Economics, which is Management and Economics. So we leave aside that. In Bachelor of Arts, it may be very quantitative, it may not be quantitative. Depends. If you're going to Kolkata University and any of the affiliated colleges over there, they may not be offering a BSc, they may be offering a BA. But most of the universities, most of the colleges affiliated from West Bengal generally offer a BSc Economics. In BSc Economics, we feel that it has got more of the science in it. Science, social sciences. Therefore, the decision making becomes very strong. Therefore, things like mathematics, statistics, applied mathematics, applied statistics, introductory econometrics, operations research, etc. comes in. Then the courses on data analytics, IT, and it come in. So that makes it even more scientific. And what we do is we are one of the few institutions which talk about research methods at an undergraduate level, because that helps you to put down a research question. It tells you what kind of tools you're going to apply and how you're going to solve problems. So therefore, I think a BS Economics is a more scientific way of problem solving, Right. And that though we talk about it as economics, I think even a housewife is an economist, So I mean, it touches upon everybody's life. Economics penetrates into the life of everybody. A student has a pocket money, and therefore he or she decides that this is my budget on which I need to function. So whether it's a student, whether it's a mother, the mother opens a fridge every day in the morning and she sees what's in the refrigerator and decides what to cook. So that's her production function. What is the input that's going to give you the output,
Definitely. That was an amazing session, ma'am. But looking at the time that we have, I think we'll have to wrap up the questions here. But thank you so much. It really cleared a lot of confusions and anxieties that the students might have right now. And they should look up to the website, right, for any changes in the dates.
Yes, and there is a, admissions email ID. And if there's anything that they want to know, they can write in and they would find responses to that immediately. There's a mobile number as well as an admissions email ID. Perfect. Looking forward. Have a great day and stay safe, all of you.